Hey everyone, today I'm testing my iPhone 13 and I've installed the Blackmagic camera app. And it's actually my first time finding about this app. And I wanted to test if this app will enable my iPhone to make videos on par with those specialized camera that I seeing like DJI, and wanted to let you know if you're someone with an iPhone and you're thinking about going into YouTube channels or making your own YouTube account, doing some vlogs. You don't have the capability to buy those equipments yet, and it's not it those won't be stopping you from creating that YouTube channel. I've always been curious if you really need a high quality video camera or if your phone is already enough. So that's why I downloaded the Blackmagic camera app, because people say it really gives your iPhone more control, more like a real camera, and takes away those default filters that iPhone has given you. And because iPhone really is or has made sure that the settings for their camera app is for the general people, not for those who really wanted to make some creative videos. And I think this Blackmagic camera app takes your iPhone camera to its full potential. So as you can see, I'm just recording some random footage from how my day went during the Holy Week in the Philippines. And I'm with my mom for the holiday. And I didn't really have any plan with this video. I just took whatever it is. And I don't have also any experience in videography and photography. I tried different settings, especially in high exposure environments like outside our house, which the shutter speed rule, doubling your FPS, didn't really work because I didn't have any ND filters. But from what I heard, it the rule to make your shutter speed double your FPS is just in order to make sure that the motion blur, the natural motion blur that our eyes see, is reflected in the video. That way it will appear natural. But since I don't have the ND filter, I just increase the shutter speed. Then I also encountered many problems like switching environment from outside to inside and vice versa. And you really have to be quick to change the shutter speed because it's gonna get dark, it's gonna get very bright. Then the first problem was, I just said, the exposure. So the video showed a lot of overexposed and underexposed clips. Outside was way too bright, and when I go to inside, I need to quickly adjust the shutter speed. So on the inside, where there was a bit of a light source from our bulbs, the double shutter speed from the FPS works, and that achieves the cinematic look. But on the outside, there's just really no way to use that rule without those ND filters. Then the second problem that I encountered were focus. As you can see from the clip, I had a lot of unfocused subjects. Sometimes it blurs the subject because I'm trying to do it manually. And I don't know whether people who are trying the Blackmagic camera use it on auto mode or they do it manually when adjusting the focus. But it's something I may need to research more about on how to do it on, especially on moving objects. But yeah, honestly, some of these shots surprised me because when I tried doing vlogs last year, it really let me down that the quality of my footage were really bad, especially when I upload it to YouTube. Right now, I don't know yet if it's gonna be the exact same, but even in the rendering process, the shots were really good. And even with me being inexperienced and also with having no even ND filters as basic gear, the shots were really solid. Then did I didn't do any color grading and any transition because I just wanted to show you the raw footage. And yeah, it's just me being lazy. But overall, here's what I've realized. Gears are Basic gears are important when even when you're doing it with a phone. So it would be better if you have some ND filters which are very good quality. That way it won't be hard to take some videos outside. Then I also think that lighting really matters and adjusting the settings based on the lighting. I think that's the biggest difference when it comes to the Blackmagic and the natural camera of the iPhone because you have more flexibility to adjust when it doesn't look good because of it like being too bright or too dark. Then I'm going to be experimenting more with the Blackmagic camera and be trying to improve the quality of my footage and be looking to study a bit of videography so next time you won't see some senseless video. Then I'm also be going to improve my content, have better topic, and also be learning how to actually use the Blackmagic camera app. One thing that I also used in editing this app was DaVinci Resolve 20 that I've installed on my M4 MacBook Air. And I was really surprised by how smooth the editing process was, because this is the budget MacBook before the MacBook Neo, and I got it for 256 gig only. And I think I haven't encountered any problem with loading up these 4K videos that I had. And as you can see, I've already finished my afternoon jog and just doing some final shots and heading back home, because unfortunately I didn't have my wallet and I don't want to be walking in the dark. And that's it for my video. I hope you guys found something interesting, or maybe you have an iPhone or older iPhones and you want to start vlogging. And I'm telling you, by this video alone with no editing, it's good. See you guys and peace.